I'm Renee Charles with the Heartland Partnership, and with us today we have Diane Cullinan Oberhelman to tell us a little bit about what's happening with the development industry here in the Peoria area. So first of all, give me your overview on what you've seen in the industry in general.
Well, certainly, Renee, it's been a challenging time. Many changes are occurring both regionally and nationwide. But the good news is Central Illinois is faring much better than most parts of the country due to our diversification, our strong economic base, certainly the great job the EDC is doing, Heartland Partnership, and so really overall we're in much better shape. The economy nationally, which certainly has affected retailers and businesses locally, has been extremely challenging.
Right.
We've seen many national retailers close, though they were doing well in Central Illinois. They're certainly affected by bankruptcies nationally, which has been very unfortunate. But
what do you think the image is from people outside of our area when they look at us? I mean, you said that we're not hit as hard as other areas, mainly because of our diversification. But what is it that people see when they look to us?
Well, certainly we have many positive attributes, but also it's been a challenge over the years getting the word out. And I think that the word and the message has been delivered much more clearly the last few years. Once again, thanks to the Heartland Partnership, and many businesses that are located here regionally have gotten the word out about what a large draw we are, and also the strong overall base.
Right.
And so I think the image has changed dramatically in the last few years from what it was, much more positive, much different than the early 80s, and so much stronger, just overall image.
Well, you mentioned before that a lot of those national chains have closed up and moved out of town. That scares a lot of people when they see a building sitting empty, or they see a lot that has been for sale for a long time and you can't do anything with it. But is that all bad news? Or, I mean, what can we do, what's being done to help that? We obviously have availability for people who may want to move in town.
Certainly. Well, there's many different product types. You talk about the potential and some empty buildings that are available, and certainly having a certain amount of vacancy is always healthy, as you said, for relocations to the area. And once again, all the reports are showing that the Central Illinois vacancies are at a lower rate locally than they are nationally, and that's certainly a positive. I think that also from the standpoint of the office or industrial or retail sector, those are all very different segments. But once again, we're faring much better here regionally than overall nationally.
Are there any myths or anything out there that this is a chance to say, let me set the record straight? Anything that you want to add into how we're doing?
Well, I think one of the myths that's been overcome over the last decade is the fact that Central Illinois does draw from such a large radius. Really we have approximately 30 counties that come into Central Illinois for our entertainment, our civic center, the great attributes the river brings that are very unique to our area, certainly the wonderful and very qualified workforce. So the 30 county area is over 1.5 million people, and many of those are coming in, and I think that's what makes Peoria much more cosmopolitan, has attracted many retailers, certainly employers, and certainly has helped employers with the employee draw and attracting people to our area. Most people are very surprised. If we can get them here for a visit and get them the statistics, and if they will agree to have an open mind and coming and reviewing the area, they're usually pleasantly surprised, and it's worked out well. But I think that the Central Illinois area will fare the serious challenges that are occurring in our country and certainly worldwide better than most places, and everyone's certainly working hard together to achieve that.
All right. Well, Diane, thank you so much for joining us and giving us a little more insight. We really appreciate your time.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Renee.